assembly. It was because of COVID. We wasn't even allowed to play in some places.
Compared to this, I feel sorry for my chicken. My coop doesn't look as beautiful as this.
They'll take off.
The vegetable growing here.
Yes.
Never dug anything in or out of our garden. We don't use a shovel unless it's just to get the kaikoi around the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put food scraps directly straight in as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So from
Yeah.
the kitchen straight away.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're aware of the trenching compost system. So so we do have a compost bin for our big bulky stuff, like that takes a little while to go in. But for food scraps or from the juicer or dinner, like not cooked scraps, but like preparation scraps, we'll just dig a trench in, pop the compost in and fill it back over, and in 2 weeks it's gone. Yeah. So and for us that's a way of constantly feeding the plants.
We reuse it again because it's our drinking water. So.
And the cool thing of the timing is, there's a few carrots and beetroot coming through now, but by the time most of the seeds come, so you can see a little cluster of those tiny carrot seeds.
Yeah.
So they can't stay like that, but they'll be able to stay like and grow until all that dies down, and then we'll layer it, and then I'll just move them and just separate them and put them.
Are you going to separate those? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Oh,
So
because it's too close to each other.
just because they're too close, but
Yeah.
once there's a bit of room in there, then I'll just leave the rest. But it
Thin
just
them a little.
so by the time that garden's ready for the surplus autumn,
Yeah.
then I'll have my seeds. Anything that's surplus or overgrown in here.
Some self-seeded avocados in there and all sorts of things.
And so we won't pull them out, we just leave them. We've got some really healthy avocado trees because our big thing is if they fruit, they fruit. We've got a couple of grafted ones, which is really awesome. And if they don't, when they're big enough to get wood from, we'll just pull them out.
Firewood
It's
or
making
the
sure
wind
nothing goes,
protection.
nothing goes to waste. It's, pumpkins are growing on here.
Yeah.
Do you think the pumpkin can hold until it's ready
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah,
So
it's a vine.
you don't need
so-
to put something to hold it?
No, so they're naturally a vine. So they would naturally choose to grow like that. So with kumara, if it doesn't have a hard like it likes to go down, whether it goes down or not, the leaves will always grow over and you'll go, oh, I've got an awesome amount of kumara, and then you'll pick it up and it'll be your leaf.
Nothing. Ah.
But by having a pit, it'll go down, but we had to put tin on the bottom because it has to hit a really hard surface to go, oh, I can't go anywhere else. And as a reaction, it sends out its runners under the ground, which will produce the fruit. So this is quite a big pit in here. We filled it halfway and then we put the kumara in, and then we kept filling it up and it came through. So in winter what we do is, because they make beautiful house plants, is we grow our kumara as climbing house plants inside and then we move them out here. So we'll put our good compost, the chicken coop stuff, and then we'll put our lettuce, our spinach.
So you're just gonna leave it that one like this and just add it up?
Yes,
And
yeah.
we just break down?
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, it's a big
All
piece,
the
isn't it?
cardboard, you can see
Yeah.
all that stuff. It was all our corn.
So all our corn, because corn's quite bulky and stuff.
Oh, yes.
So all the bulk stuff has come in here.
Even the corn.
Sawdust, and then we'll add a good layer of homemade compost from around the back, and then we'll plant on the top of it. When that's done, we'll just chop that down and leave it, and then put another layer of fresh compost and just replant it. But this will always just stay rotting down, and what will happen is it'll just break down. This is my soul shack, so this is my office. Potatoes are kind of the opposite.
Not like kumara at all.
Grow up.
So potatoes kind of grow up. So if you plant them in there, you constantly are adding on top. So because the leaves are where the growth points are, so they're constantly looking for the sun, whereas kumara was constantly looking for a hard bottom. So what they would say, don't get any from a stable. Because they have really high antibiotics and stuff like that, and you don't want that in your garden. But if you just know someone with horses, then it's completely fine and different. But
Also get the oldest you can. Like if it's been sitting for a long time, then hopefully it's cooked and killed all the seeds.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
If you get the fresh stuff, it's going to start sprouting all sorts of stuff.
So yeah, this is the work in progress. Yeah. Just go and grab some morning tea and pop it up here, eh?